So before I started working with Susie, I was overworking. I was managing. It was exhausting. I was burned out. I was tired. I was even more tired. And since then, I have really found balance and harmony between my personal life and my business. I am now only behind the chair 1 day a week and then one Saturday a month as well. So sometimes that's 2 days a week, but very limited. And I'm doing what I love to do.
So, Shelby, briefly describe your business, how long you've been doing it, who you are, what's your magic in the world.
My name's Shelbie Moser. I own Lightning Hair Lounge and Lifestyle Company, which is a full service hair salon and also lifestyle company where we help our clients live life at full throttle and feel their true, authentic selves.
Okay, can you share where you were before working with us in terms of your revenue growth, your systems in place? So, where were you before you started working with us? And then we'll talk about the process of what it's been like working with us.
So before I started working with Susie, I was overworking myself. I was behind the chair 5 days a week. I was working probably 6 or 7 days. I was managing the technician, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, as she says. And it was exhausting. I was burned out. I was tired. I was even more tired. And since then, I have really found balance and harmony between my personal life and my business. I am now only behind the chair 1 day a week and then one Saturday a month as well. So sometimes that's 2 days a week, but very limited. And I'm doing what I love to do and managing my team, holding my team accountable. I get to do the marketing. I get to do really the things that fill me up. And even the things that I have to do that I would say are like my least favorite things to do, I'm good at doing them now. So it doesn't take me that long. And I have learned to delegate. So I delegate most everything that I can I delegate everything that I can that I don't like to do. And the things that, yeah, I have to do that aren't my favorite, I've just developed a system around it and it's comfortable and I can do that within no time now.
So let's talk about your main challenges before we start working together in your business. So for you in your personal life, it's kind of the same question, but just asked a little bit differently. So what were the main challenges you faced before? And then how did you feel that the only way to grow was like just keep doing more of the same, kind of that framework?
So my challenge before working with Susie was that I was just always working and I felt like to have time off, I had to work more to make more money and it was just on the hamster wheel. And I learned that that's really not the case. And you have systems and policies and procedures that you can put in place and teach people how to do those and really just duplicate myself. And that's what I did. And now I have balance and harmony, and I am able to work less and have other people, do the things that need to get done as well and help me get more things accomplished in less time.
So how has your process changed since working with us?
My process has changed by writing things down and putting policies in place and teaching people how to do their job and refer back to that system or procedure. And I keep it all in a spot so everyone knows where things are and they're empowered to do their job for themselves instead of feeling reliant on me. And then that gives them that empowerment, motivation, and leadership. And that gives me freedom from having to be there all the time or having to be the one that knows everything, because really they do as well.
Right. Can you describe the time commitment? Because when people think about programs and consulting, oh, I don't have time, I can't do this, right? So, what's your time commitment that's required during our time working together?
My time commitment is 1 hour a week for the calls. And then I would say a couple hours a week consistently. Like being really consistent is key and being undistracted and making sure that you're getting done what you want done in the time that you allot yourself you might need a little more time or you might need a little less time. But if you give yourself undistracted time and you honor your time, I would say it's not as long of a process as one might think.
And the time that you're working, is it frivolous activity? Is it stuff that you would do anyways in building your business? We've just structured it so it can help you be more organized on what are the things you're supposed to be working on.
Yeah, I would say the time that I'm spent working on all of the things, it's intentional and purposeful to get me to where I want to go because I very much know my end goal, but I don't know how to get there. And so they just give you what you need and that you don't even know that you need because they see where you're going. So it's very intentional and mindful time.
Awesome. So, based on your results so far, you've done amazing. Where do you see your business in the next 6 to 12 months?
Ooh, in the next 6 to 12 months, I see myself replacing my income behind the chair. And in 12 months, I see myself done behind the chair other than 1 day a month.
That's juicy, girl. Okay,
Yeah.
so what surprised you most about working together? And did you have any misconceptions before? Right. When you look at, a year-long program, you look at, oh my gosh, this can be overwhelming. So what were your thoughts going into it, and what misconceptions did you have before starting?
What surprised me most was how many systems there truly are already created. Like you don't have to recreate them from scratch. They're already there. You just need to implement them. And yeah, I'll like it might have felt like it should have been done quicker or something like that at first, but once they're in place, they're always there. So as you build on them, it just feels a lot more simple.
So if someone's on the fence about working with us, what would you tell them?
If you're on the fence about working with Susie, I would say you just need to do it if it truly feels like a calling for you and you just aren't sure. There may never be the right time that just feels like the right time, but you have to make it the right time. And if you're ready to break through to your next level, then like the time is now and you just need to do it.
And then let's talk about the investment, because people get nervous. It's, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Talk about the investment and the value that it's brought to your business.
I tell everyone that your coach is a true investment. So if you feel it's an expense, then you just have the wrong mindset around it because a great coach is going to get you out 5 times the amount that you're investing into them. So I always tell people if that's what's holding you back, then tell them a goal. Like I will sign you if we can make sure that I make this goal that I hit.
Perfect. Any final thoughts you want to share with people?
My final thoughts would be just jump in and play full throttle, play all out. Go in, introduce yourself, talk any like timidness that you have, put it aside. Susie once said, don't be an education hoarder. And that's what I was. And it really, really stuck with me. And whenever I joined this course, I did everything that it told me to do. It told me to introduce myself in the Facebook group. I was scared to post my picture in a Facebook group. Like I didn't even have to actually talk to anyone. And I was nervous, but I did it. And then on the calls, I was nervous to talk, but I still did it. And I have gotten more out of this than I ever thought I could.